All right. Welcome back to episode 11 of Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus. We last left off with our travelers finishing off their 5-day journey and making it to the outside of Candlekeep. As you arrive at the gatehouse, you are greeted by 3 monks in purple robes: a human, a shield dwarf, and a sun elf. Around their necks hang holy symbols of Denir, god of writing, whose symbols is a lit candle above an open eye. Welcome to Candlekeep, says the elf in the common. A gift is required for those seeking admittance. You must donate a book or a scroll that isn't already in the library service. Please present your gift for inspection.
You're all bald. I knew it.
Yeah, us 3 are bald, but not all of us are bald. But yeah, we're bald. Yeah. You have something wrong with bald people?
I whisper under my breath, I hate monks.
Yeah, he doesn't hear it.
Do I even have a book in my inventory?
A book or a scroll that is not within the library's archives.
Do I have paper?
Do you?
Well, it's not something that is in my inventory, but it's something that...
No.
Okay. Does anyone have paper?
I have a journal.
Okay. Can you rip a page out? I'm gonna walk behind the horses with the page.
Alright. I tear out a piece of my journal, a blank page, and I hand it to Killian.
Alright, behind the horses, away from their view, I am going to write a short story about a little duckling and how it wanted to cross the river and then got eaten by an alligator.
Can I get a performance on that?
15 or 18 plus 3, 21.
Okay, yeah. You write that story really well thought out, really clear, very literate.
I roll it up and I bring the monk the story. Here you go. This one's not in your library.
Monk says thank you, looks at it. One of the monks to the side kind of like pushes up like his glasses and then puts a finger to his temple and looks at you and he goes, "This isn't what we're looking for."
You said you wanted something that wasn't in your library.
A book or a scroll. This isn't either.
It's a scroll story.
What? We never heard of such things. We're not looking for no piece of paper. We're looking for a book or a scroll. If you do not have that, we cannot let you in.
It's a scroll. I mean, like, it was wrapped up like one.
You didn't say it was wrapped up like one before handing it to them.
I didn't? I thought I did.
Nope.
I thought I said I rolled it up.
I didn't hear you say you rolled it up like a scroll and handed it to them.
Okay. Well...
This isn't what they're looking for, they're telling you.
I show them my like second spell scroll that I got a while ago. They had like the different spells: the charm person, find familiar, identify, magic missile.
Yeah, he's looking at that. He's looking at that. He's very curious about that.
I hand it to them.
What spells were on it?
Charm person, find familiar, identify, magic missile, and sleep.
Is that more powerful than animate dead?
Looks through the book. Yes. This is nice. Where did you get this?
I found it.
Yes. Well, if you're okay with this can be more than accepted as the gift, and you guys are more than welcome to come in and out as you please.
If it allows us entry, then yes.
Yes. This would definitely do nice. We have someone in the library who just knows where to put this in the special section. And he takes the book.
Thank you.
And door opens. It's a big gate. Opens up for you, and you can see the inside of the city.
Walk in.
Do we all walk in?
What do you do?
I think I do.
Yeah, I'm walking in.
Alright, I'll walk in.
Where do we put our horses?
Arya?
I guess, yeah, the same. I didn't realize that all of us could come in. Okay, cool. Yep.
Okay. Continue. Sorry, Michael.
Where do we put our horses?
Yes. One of the monks comes up to you and says, "I can actually take him for you, and we can put him at the stables for when you guys might need him."
Thanks.
So it's not a problem, not a problem. And he takes the horses, all of them, one by one. He's really careful with them. You know, takes good care of them. He's been around horses, and each one of those go to the stable. You guys still have your loot and everything, but all the extra stuff that was on the horses is still going to be on the horses.
Okay.
All right.
That's the extra rations, right?
Correct. Alright, what do you guys do?
I ask the monk who's in charge here.
Oh, I wouldn't say anyone's necessarily in charge. However, there's a person named Silvira Savicus. She's kind of like one of the head archmages in this city. If you're looking for anyone, you might want to start with her.
Alright, well, where is she?
She's up more towards the top of the city in the highest tower. That's where the library and all that is.
What about the blacksmith?
Well, funny as you would say that, Silvira also takes care of that.
Huh. A 2-for-1.
Quite talented.
She is a very renowned person around these parts. A jack of all trades, as you would say.
I pull out a medal shaped like a shield and I show them and ask them about it.
I don't know anything about this, sir. What you looking for about this? This looks like a shield to me.
Oh, we got it off of a dead cultist.
Oh, well, you know, it's probably just another generic shield. I can't really help you.
Alright.
Alright, so there's multiple places you guys can go with. There's multiple places you guys can go within the city. There's taverns, there's brothels, there's the library where Silvira's at. Obviously Silvira also takes care of weapons. She also takes care of enchanting. Yeah. Kind of just where you guys want to go at the moment. You guys aren't like specifically timed for anything.
Zemo, I'm gonna show you a good time. I'm gonna take Zemo to the brothel.
Perfect. Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's go.
I'm not going.
Okay. Caiaphas, you're choosing not to go?
I'm gonna go to the library. Wait, can I go to the library?
I mean, yeah, you could start making your way there right now if you wanted to. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the library.
Okay, in the meantime, Arya, Killian, and Zemo, y'all make your way to the brothel. And give me 1 second to pull up actual music. Like, dude, that's one again. Okay. Alright, so you guys make your way to the brothel. It's, you know, it's kind of a nice place. It's not like super big, but it's not like a really like small place. Normally what you would find in like Baldur's Gate. Seems a little bit more well kept than what Baldur's Gate was going through at the time. You guys enter in and are meted by a clerk at the counter.
What's up?
How you doing today, gentlemen and lady? How can I help you?
Do you have any exotic dancers?
What kind of exotic are you looking for, sir?
I turn around and point to Zemo, and I ask for someone who knows a very robotic type of dance.
You know, No, we don't have them like that here.
I'm sure I could convince you, and I put down 1 silver piece on the table.
I assure you, we do not keep such things here.
No. You're missing my drift. They just need to know how to dance. And I put down another silver piece on the table.
Ah, okay. I see what you mean, sir. Sure. Give me 1 second. I can get you something like that. And he heads in the back. In the meantime, what do you do?
I grab a table with Zemo and Arya.
There's no. It's just a lobby.
Oh,
The
it's a
back
lobby?
is like it's a lobby, and then you have to go into the back for it.
Oh, so we should be waiting for him.
Killian,
You're
what are
waiting
we
for him to
doing?
come back. Yes.
Okay.
We need to go to the library.
Don't worry. We've got more than enough time, Zemo.
But what about Caiaphas?
He's a big boy.
For you.
Besides, everyone knows that most information is gained from brothels.
Killian, it did not seem like she liked me.
What are you talking about? We haven't met anyone.
Was it who was the person?
It looked
front
like
desk person.
the front desk person looked like a high elf.
I don't know, Killian.
Oh, trust me. If she shows you a bad time, I'll just take the money back.
And that person comes out, and she says, right this way, please.
I follow them in.
She has you three sit on what is this like couch, like furniture type thing, and she says she'll be right back in 1 minute with your show. Closes the door behind her. The lights go out for a second.
I pull out some crackers.
No way.
And in the front of you is a gigantic ogre doing robotic dance moves in front of y'all. Next to nothing on but the bikini and underwear.
I lean forward like SpongeBob when he's watching that one show and Gary walks in.
I don't know if this is exactly what you were looking for, but this is what you're getting. I don't know how Zemo feels, but Zemo, this person is doing your dance moves in front of you. God, I can't look at you.
I'll join in because I don't have any sexual intentions whatsoever. I'm a robot.
I'm clapping. I'm clapping.
There's
Yeah.
nothing of that going on. It is straight up just her dancing in robotic.
I mean, if Zemo's getting up to dance, I'm also gonna dance, but I take my shirt off. Actually, no. Bonus action. I change my clothes to have no shirt.
I'm stopping that there. I'm stopping that there. I was having fun with it, and we're getting way out of here now.
I put my shirt back on, and I ask the front desk person if there's any jobs or any info around town.
She stops her dance and she says, jobs?
No, I meant the front desk person.
No. Oh, well, the front desk person isn't here.
Oh,
she's not in the room.
Can I walk out and go to the front desk person?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah.
So yeah, I walk out, go to the front desk person, and ask her the same question.
The front desk person tells you, like, there's not too many jobs here. Like, it's just kind of people. This is kind of like a city of learning in a sense. A city of, like, people being together, sharing, like, their memories, their intelligence with one another, their findings and all that stuff. Like, we don't really do a lot of fighting here.
I do love to learn.
Good to know. I throw
that same elf looks at Zemo with disgust.
Hey, watch where you're looking.
She says, I think you should all leave now.
I spit
should
on the
go to the
floor and then I
library.
walk out.
All right.
Do you guys want to make your way to the library? Anywhere else? Bar, etc.?
I want to go to the library.
Library.
Alright, let's get one. Hold on. Sorry, my actually is the one. My dad came in, so it threw me off guard. So, you guys make your way to the library. It's very up Candlekeep. You guys are taking multiple stairs. A very shit day outside. However, it's not raining, and it's a little bit of exercise getting up these steps. You guys do make it. I don't know how you guys feel or whatnot, but you guys make it to the entrance of the library. What do? It is just you three. Caiaphas is already going to be in the library.
Well, I'm looking for Caiaphas because I heard that he was gonna be here. So
Yeah, I
I'm just
stretch.
kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel fine. Just
you guys
trying to look.
I yell out, Caiaphas!
It cut out, but I understand what you mean.
I'm just like sleeping in a corner with a book in my hand, and the book is whatever this universe's equivalent to Machiavelli is.
Perfect. What do you guys do?
Yeah, I'm just sleeping in a corner. You guys are gonna have to find me.
Do we see him? Or oh,
I mean, yeah, give me an investigation. Give me an investigation.
all of us or
Yeah, if you're all looking for him, or if it's just
8.
one of you.
oh fucking 13.
I don't know why it's not letting me roll. Weird.
I had to turn on hard acceleration again.
Oh, true. My apologies. Alright, acceleration. Relaunch. Okay, now I think I can roll. Investigation. 13.
Both you and Zemo are able to find Caiaphas laying in the corner sleeping. However, Michael or Killian is not.
It seems Caiaphas is sleeping over there. Should we disturb him?
Yes.
I suppose if we're supposed to meet someone here.
But what if he didn't get enough sleep?
I hardly think any of us have gotten enough sleep since we've been on this journey. I'm gonna walk over to Caiaphas and take his shoulder awake.
I jolt awake and I quickly turn the pages of the book to make it look like I'm halfway through it when really I was on like page 2.
I noticed this.
Hmm?
I noticed this.
Perception?
I don't, you know.
I mean, if you want to roll for it, sure, perception, I'll let you roll.
Oh, 10.
You know, it seems like a couple pages, like, you know, he's reading, or like he was like caught in the beginning when he fell asleep.
Okay, yeah, okay, sure, Caiaphas. The others are here. We're waiting to, I suppose, meet whoever we need to.
You guys do hear clashing above y'all, as if someone were banging on metal. Not like loud, just like rhythmic.
Sounds like a blacksmith.
Probably Silvaria.
Where are the stairs?
Okay.
We see. I just start walking
Yeah,
up to the.
there is stairs over on the right side.
Start walking.
And I'll even give you guys a quick description. So the walls of this circular tower chamber are punctured by arched windows that are currently shuttered. Bookcases filled with the eldritch volumes stand between the windows, while tables are crowded with specimen jars, alchemical equipment, and other clutter. Engraved into the floor of the chamber is a large 9-pointed star. That's kind of what it looks like.
Interesting.
You guys go up the stairs.
All right.
As you guys head up the stairs, you are met with a middle-aged tiefling dressed in wizardly robes that stands by one of the windows, caught in a fugue of intense contemplation. Perched on a corner of the table nearby is a spindly little demon with watery green skin, buggy eyes, thick black horns, and a whip-like tail. I can't tell how pleased I am to see you, says the tiefling. What have you brought me?
I pull out the suspicious glowing ore.
She takes the ore. Firstly, she asks you, can I touch it?
By all means.
She takes the ore, holds it up to her, scratches it, sniffs it, gives it a lick test. This is something I've never quite seen before. Where did you get this?
Hell.
I beg your pardon?
Hell.
An alternate reality.
So the saviors of Baldur's Gate dealt with alternate reality stuff too, huh? Interesting. You guys are making quite of a name for yourselves.
You know of us?
Oh, of course. Word travels fast around here. Especially when you helped with one of my little mentorees.
Mentees.
Mentees, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Mentees.
And who was that?
Oh, give me 1 second. I forgot his name.
Wait, was it Krieg?
No, not Krieg. That I can tell you. Roll a history check while I'm doing this.
All of us?
Yes, please.
11.
17.
8.
Josh, what'd you get, Kaifus?
16.
Okay, so Josh, you remember the person's name was Philaster Fisk.
Elastrafisk?
Oh,
Ah, yes. Philaster Fisk. My best mentee.
Who's that again?
That was the person you guys found in the cell. In the
That's
the
the guy that
dungeon.
gave us the box, right?
Yes, that's the guy that gave you the box. Correct.
That's not what Michael showed him, though, no?
I showed him.
Correct. That's not. Yeah.
Oh, we need to show her the box. She's the one. Gillian, she is the one that Philasterphus told us about.
Oh yeah, I pull out the box too. We need to know about this too.
She looks at the box. Where did you get this?
Your mentor?
How did Philaster? She's breathing like heavily right now. How did Philaster get a hold of? She's like panicking a bit. How this?
Thavius Krieg had this box and he said it was a message. He wouldn't explain more.
Can I see it?
I hand it to her.
She holds it. She's looking at it. And she's like, do you mind if I take this back with me 1 second? Just for like 1 minute.
Go ahead. I watch her closely, though.
She just backs up like a couple feet to her table in front of you guys. She starts doing some things with the puzzle. Starts like moving it, shaping it, looking at it. And she breaks it open, and as she breaks it open, the entire world goes dark above y'all. The eclipse is back. What do y'all do?
The eclipse.
What?
Berserk?
Not again.
It's a little bit of a different eclipse. It's not like the Berserk one. It's like a bright shining blood red moon that's kind of shining over.
I ask, what did you do?
She
Are we
says,
being
I don't
hunted
know.
by the third dragon rider? This is what happened last time.
And a piece of paper comes out of it. Go ahead and find where it is. Shit. There we go. Piece of paper comes out of it, and she reads it to y'all. And this piece of paper says, second, be it known to all that I, Thaddeus Krieg, High Overseer of Utrol, has sworn to my master, Zariel, Lord of Avernus, to keep the agreements contained in this oath. I hereby submit to Zariel in all matters and for all time. I will place her above all creatures, living or dead. I will obey her all my days and beyond with fear and servility. I recognize the dispensation of the device called the Solar Incendiator, hereafter called the Companion. In my capacity as High Overseer of Utrol and its vassal territories, I acknowledge that all the lands falling under the light of Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend Utrol are also considered forfeit. I further recognize that this dispensation will last 50 years, after which the Companion will return whence it came, taking Utrol and its oath-bound defenders with it, if that is Zariel's wish. All this is my everlasting pledge.
He made a bad deal.
I don't think you guys understand what this means. Every single city known to defend Utrol will all be vanished like it. Will all just be ceased to exist. Nothing. The people, everything, gone.
And this was from Thaddeus Krieg.
He sits back, appalled by it. I don't know what to do.
I mean, what could Zariel have promised Krieg in order for him to do something like this?
It's power, riches. What could a man get from destroying half a nation?
Immortality? Question mark. I ask it as a question. I say immortality.
I mean, it's possible, but like, I don't see how. And she closes it. And she's like, okay. The only way you are known to ever break something like this is if you have to break the contract from the devil. The devil holds the contract. If you can break the contract, nothing like this can happen. This was just a letter. If they're meaning to destroy the entire nation, Zariel's got something in place that could wipe them all out. But all of them? How? Not even her, with all the power she has, she could do that. She must have something that could drive this power forward more.
Like what?
She doesn't know.
Who would know?
Certainly not anyone in this mortal realm. I think you guys have to go down to the first layer of hell and meet with her there yourselves. There's just no other way. If the contract cannot exist on mortal plane.
How are we meant to get to this hell?
Well, unfortunately, my days of planetary shifts are over, and I've only heard of one such being being able to realm walk at will. I haven't seen that being in a long, long time.
What's his name?
Yeah, she can't remember. She just knows it was a Dragonborn.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh. Well, do we know if Daedric's dead?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys look at him. I mean, he looked pretty dead. Like,
Okay.
he looked pretty dead. No way he's surviving a chain like that to his chest.
I'm pretty sure I did like a medicine check last time, and
You did. She says, "Oh, that's. I'm sorry. How did that happen?"
He took an arrow to the chest. A really, really big arrow.
pain.
Arrow or chain?
We were taken to the alternate reality.
And I'm assuming
By-
that's where you guys got this ore.
Yes.
Yes, we've been dealing with some of Tiamat's associates.
Insofar, I believe we've defeated Nolan Kroll.
Daedric got us out of here.
He looks outside. The blood moon eclipse still out. He says, "If you killed two, what about the third? There was always the third. The third was Abdul was considered the worst out of all of them, the darkest. He could channel elements beyond your comprehension.
Well, hang on.
Not even something an archmage like myself could do."
What if we recruited Avdol? Turned his hatred towards Zariel? She's the cause of all this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not Abdul's permission. He doesn't act on free will. Tiamat must be controlling him somehow.
Is there a way to contact Tiamat?
Tiamat hasn't been seen in the last 1,000 years or so.
Are you saying he
Records
would be
of
our
him.
only way into hell?
Not saying he's your way into hell. I'm saying that he might help your way in hell. But I'm not sure. Tiamat isn't exactly known to be kind. He always offers a challenge. And if you're always able to please him, he will have a sit down. I've never even once myself heard of anyone having a sit down in the last 1,000 years.
We've killed two of their dragon riders so far. That would not be challenge enough.
Zemo's right.
Hmm.
With Abdul still alive, that maybe this is it. Maybe this is how you're able to save everyone. All right. She claps her hands. She's like, "Okay, I have a plan. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get you guys on some griffiths. And we're going to, or griffins, not griffiths. I said griffiths because I'm thinking of dessert.
Griffith.
Sorry.
Oh,
Griffins.
no.
griffin. We're gonna get you guys some griffins, and I'm gonna have you meet a contact over at one of my towers. A few, I'd say I was like 25, 30 miles away overseas. His name is Praxagor. I'll have you guys set up, situated, and have you guys fly on over to his tower. From there, he can plane shift you guys into the first layer of hell. Although he's the only one that's been able to do these types of things, but he hasn't done them in the last 25 years. Longer than I have. But he's the best shot you guys have of getting to the hells.
Wait, how will we know where Avdol is? Or he needs to find us?
How the other two, have you guys met in contact with the other two?
They contacted us.
Oh.
They came to us.
Then it's just a matter of time then. And she looks at you, Killian, for handing her the ore. She's like, listen, give me some time with this. I think I could work up something really nice, but it can only be... I don't know if I can make a lot out of this. Just give me some time and I'll see what I can do with this.
I show her my weapon, and this is my preferred way of fighting. Just letting her know.
Yes. She kind of examines it closely, looks at it, again, does the field test, sniff test, doesn't taste it. She doesn't like tasting Hunter's fucking gear, just only one she's made herself.
Whose gear?
You know how she did the ore, she did the sniff, taste, scratch test?
Yeah.
She doesn't do the taste test because there's blood on that shit. So, with that, you guys are good to make your way up the tower if you guys want, and there will be
about
the
Duke
Griffin.
Ravengard? Who is that?
Duke Ravengard? Are you asking her that?
Yeah.
Well, Duke Ravengard was one of the overseers of Baldur's Gate. He was one of the archdukes, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
We're tasked with finding him. Any news?
He's in the Hells too?
Wait, what? How do you know that?
Sorry, my dad cut me off. I thought that's what you said. What did you say?
I asked if she knew any news about him.
Oh, well, I just know she knows that he's been missing. Sorry. But doesn't know anything more than that.
Maybe we'll get answers in hell.
She's like, just give me about like 10, 15 minutes, and I'll go ahead and have you guys situated for this.
I go up to the balcony and I watch the coast.
You guys do see the coast. Wait, would this fit better? Nah, that doesn't fit better. Okay, so we go to you guys sit on top of the balcony. You know, it's the blood red eclipsed moon. Ah, this doesn't fit the setting. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me do this. Sorry. Okay. So you guys do see that blood eclipse moon, but it's quiet. It's nice and quiet still. Nothing crazy is going on other than that the entire place around you is like a red filter. That's about it. It's creepy, but nothing's going on. Fuck.
I am a fan of edginess, but this is a bit too much.
Hold on, sorry, this is a... What do you guys do?
I eat some crackers.
This is kind of like your pause moment before heading over to the tower. So what do you guys do?
Pull the shield from my back and just say, well, it seems like we are going to hell soon.
Yes, the shield says. Gargorth says, finally, I can be free. I can be out of this damn shield.
Shield.
Thank you, travelers. I appreciate you.
Shield, what do you know about Avdol?
Avdol, huh? So you're talking about the three heads, aren't you?
Yes.
Ah, yes. The terror of the three. He's said to bring destruction in one swipe. No one's even lived to see what happens after that one swipe. He is known to bring darkness, destruction, just raining hell. I hope you guys never meet him.
You think if I beat him in a card game, he'll give up?
Either you might be the most ballsy person I've ever met or the most dumbass person I've ever met. So, I mean, to each their own. If you could do it, I guess, but I don't think he's going to want a card battle with you.
We'd be wagering all our lives.
You're not Jotaro.
Yeah.
You never know.
Trust me, you're not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it anyway.
I'll put the shield back on my back.
And Silva... Shit, I'm going to say her name wrong. I know I am. Silvira comes up, and she notices the shield on your back. And she says, now, where did you get this little thing?
I found it.
Well, this shield is a symbol of good's triumph over evil. I know this shield. Let me tell you something about it. Gazing at such beauty, one can easily overlook the terrible force bound within it. Gargwith, I believe his name is, though it calls himself the Hidden Lord sometime. It was a pit fiend sent by Asmodeus to corrupt mortals on the material plane, and there it amassed such a following as to rival that of gods. And in that way, Gargwith became some sort of demigod, and having worshippers increased its power exponentially. My, how the mighty have fallen, she says, kind of like poking at him. And he's like, he doesn't say anything. You just hear like a kind of like a low, like a grumble, like pissed off grumble.
We've been traveling with a god?
This shield has the power to corrupt everything around it. The Huen family in Baldur's Gate has kept it for years now. I'm gonna be honest, I doubt they want this back now. But this shield should not be taken to any place with thousands of people to be resided in. It needs to be locked away forever.
I take my knife out and hold it up to the shield. Start talking.
What do you... I mean, he's literally like, I can't do anything, man. Like, I'm stuck in the shield.
Explain yourself.
I do not have to explain myself to you.
I'm intimidating the shield.
Does corruption work on me?
Yes, but yes. I can answer yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Killian, put that down. I kind of slap his hand.
What are you doing?
He's not hurting anybody.
Did you just hear her?
She could be lying.
Believe me, I don't want that shield anywhere here. It better be... It's better off with you guys in hell anyways. I'm sure you guys can think of something there. I don't want that to see that anywhere around here.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Yeah, go ahead. Is it perception? Yeah, it's perception. Insight, thank you.
20.
She's not lying.
Zemo, she's not lying.
He could help us.
We haven't made a pact with a god. Gods just don't do stuff for free.
He connects with you specifically, Zemo. Only one to hear this. He says, please take me to the Nine Hells, and I swear to serve you faithfully, both as a guide and an advisor.
He's gonna help us, Killian.
And you trust him?
I do.
And then I trust you. And I put my hand out like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we do the Arnold Schwarzenegger handshake.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, do you accept? Okay. Please, anywhere but here. And she brings you guys your griffins. And she's like, these griffins know the way. You don't need to worry about controlling them or anything. They will take you straight to your destination. You will not have to worry.
I've never been on a griffin before.
And let me give you something real quick. Well, that wizard named Traxgore, that tower he lives in, I loaned him a spell book or two, so he owes me this favor. I'll have you guys deliver there safely. He'll have that plane shift, and even more importantly, Traxgore is looking after a friend of mine, someone with a history of battling devils in the Nine Hells. I think you'll enjoy her company very much. Her name is Lulu.
Lulu.
Huh. Well, let's go meet
All right.
Lulu.
The griffins are set up at the edge of outside. You guys get on and take your ride.
Yes.
Arya, how do you get on this thing?
Get on what? Sorry, you cut out.
How do I get on this thing?
Why are you asking me?
Well, you're the animal person.
I'm aware, but doesn't mean I know how to ride everything.
I'm gonna wait until Arya gets on, and I'm just gonna mimic how she gets on the griffin.
I'm already on it.
I've never ridden one of these things. I don't.
Do these things have saddles, or is it just bareback?
No, they got saddles. So they have saddles, everything on them, like little kick things that you could put your feet on, like stuff like that. They're really well equipped. Like I said, they take care of everything in this city.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on the
So
saddle.
I try to sit. Okay, I'm assuming you want to get away from. I'm gonna sit in front of where the wings are, since the wings are like on the side of it. So sit. Yeah, like sit closer to like the higher up of the back, like closer to the neck.
Okay.
I follow.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys do get on these griffins, and you take flight. The griffins take flight and head out through the sea, flying just below the clouds. Candlekeep looks no less majestic from the air, but grows smaller as the griffins soar westward. Large rocky islands pass below you, and beyond them lies the open sea. After a long journey, you see a windowless, doorless stone tower, which somehow floats in the sky ahead. It's literally floating. It's a floating tower. The griffins pass through jagged holes lining the tower's conical peak to land on top of the floor, or to the top floor below, which has spiral staircases leading down.
How is this possible?
And the griffins, they give you like a little noise, like kind of like how they're happy, and they fly off back to Candlekeep.
So we're on the tower right now, or?
You guys are now on top of Traxagor's tower. There's a staircase descending down. It is floating in the middle of the air. Like, there is nothing surrounding it. There's nothing in the body supporting it.
It's just a tower floating in the air. It's not like an island.
Correct. It's not an island. It's a tower floating in the air. Yes.
Start descending the stairs.
One level down, you see a cluttered chamber illuminated by various objects upon which continual flame spells have been cast. Scurrying around the room is an otter dressed in a tiny red cassock. The otter mumbles itself in common, mentioning something about a tuning fork. Suddenly, it takes a notice of you and stands upright. Lulu, wake up! Our guests have arrived! At the sound of her name, a small elephant with golden fur appears from under a pile of blankets near a table strewn with alchemical equipment. The elephant takes to the air on feathery wings and lets out a pleasing trumpet sound.
Where the hell are we?
Traxicor?
And the otter speaks to you. Yes, I'm Trexicor. How I've been so eager to meet you guys.
You?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Don't be afraid of my appearance. I kind of use a wish spell to turn myself into this, and I'm okay with that. You know, I've come to accept that this is who I am, and I don't want to go back.
I'm just in awe.
Interesting. And this is Lulu?
Yes. This is Lulu. She's a hollyphant. The best way to describe a hollyphant to you guys is it looks like a very small creature. Obviously, it's like an elephant. Can I get a history check from all of you on this?
Mm-hmm.
That one.
25.
3.
13.
Zemo and Kaifus, you know that these are celestial creatures.
Oh, I speak Celestial. Wait, is she speaking Common?
She's speaking common to you right now,
Oh.
but she's not speaking celestial. She can speak common and celestial. But she expects you guys to know common, so she uses common tongue.
It is an honor to meet a Oliphant. I've heard so much of your kind.
Same to you. A Warforged. One of your kind is just as rare as we are.
Unfortunately so.
Well. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's get you guys to where you need to go. But first, we're kind of looking for the tuning fork. Little, otter here. He doesn't have the best sight in the world, so he kind of loses things pretty easily. You guys mind helping us out real quick?
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you. He kind of just tells you guys is like it should be somewhere in here, wherever you guys like. We just need the help because one, she can't really quote unquote grab as easily as obviously elves, mortals, all that stuff can, and hit Tractagore being an otter, obviously being clueless. So I'm going to need investigations from everybody.
19.
15.
16.
What roll again? Sorry.
Investigation.
6. Roll rolling tonight.
Zemo, okay, sorry. What was your rolls again? I blanked out.
19.
16.
So both you two find the tuning fork underneath of the little otter's bed, tucked
Do we
away in the
bump our
corner.
heads at the same time when we drop down to get it?
Yes.
Just grab at the same time.
You guys are literally grabbing it at the same time. Like both of you both see it at the same time.
Is this the tuning fork?
Yes. Is it? And it is two-pronged. She asked, is it two-pronged? Just to be sure.
It is.
Then yes, that is the one. Trexigor, your Warforged over here found it. Please, let's get these fine people moving along. He's like, yes, right away, Lulu. I understand. And grabs that tuning fork, and he's like, okay, I am going to need everyone to stand in a circle, lock arms, close eyes, and just think of the first layer of hell. Think of how hot. Think of how terrible.
How are we going to return?
I'm sure I could figure out a way to get you guys to come. I mean, I'm sure you guys could find your way around there to get back. I can only really take you one way.
You don't have
Ever
any
since
like
I turned
portal
into
scrolls or anything? Like,
well, ever since I turned into an otter, I lost some of my spellcasting abilities, and I could really only do certain things with certain conditions.
So we are about to enter
a one-way
a different dimension without knowing how long we'll be gone, and no guaranteed way back.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
Can you come with us?
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to go down in the hells like that. I wouldn't survive more than 2 minutes. Look, listen. I'm sure you guys had this planned out, and you wouldn't have made it this far if you guys weren't capable, right?
I'm going to try and convince him to give us something to help us if he has any, like, hidden powerful spells or something.
Persuasion.
22. You gotta help us out, man.
He's like, okay. He comes over to you and hands you a scroll of aid.
Oh, I guess this will work, thanks.
Not a problem. That's as much as I can do for you. I mean, I can't really cast buff spells on you guys, like I said. I kind of gave up some of that stuff, you know? But you know, my life as an otter has been wonderful, I must say.
Good for you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm yapping too much. Okay, let me go ahead and get you guys situated. Takes there. He begins to do the ritual of planetary shift. Is everyone locked in arms, eyes closed?
I lock in.
Yeah. Lock the fuck in.
Zemo.
Yep.
Typhus.
Yep.
Guess I have to do this one. Just as he's preparing this, he says, "That's funny. Were you guys expecting anyone?" And there's a realm tear stationed at the end of the tower.
No.
This looks weird. And he kind of like waddles over it. He's like, It's definitely a realm tear. I mean, distortion around the waves. Are you sure? Did I mess this up? And he's looking around. And he's like kind of gathering self. And then a hand comes through, grabs the otter, and pulls him right through.
Oh shit! That was our way to hell.
Kind of hand.
A very armored hand. Black armored hand.
No other choice. I run and dive in.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, what does everyone else do? Killian just ran the fuck in. He's gone.
No. I mean, we can't leave him.
No, we have to go in.
Yeah, we have to go in, so I guess I'm diving in too.
Alright. Everyone give me 1 second. This is where Owlbear is going to come into play once more. Good, sorry. I want everyone in Owlbear. And then once everyone is in here, we are going to be taking a 10 to 15 minute break.
Okay.
Should I pause right now then?
Once everyone's in, you might as well just pause now. Alright, I want to make sure everyone's characters is at the bottom of the arena. You said, if you have to zoom in a bit, and zoom out, it is what it is. If you want to make your boxes 2x2, I know it's really small. It'll help a little bit. If you want to make it Kypha size would be better.
Alright. I don't know how...
If
like
I make it his size,
are,
it's gonna be like 4x4. It's gonna be.
it's gonna.
Actually, like.
I mean, if
this
you're
size
okay
might
with
do it.
like dictating how much a square is, then like
I am.
feet-wise.
I can dictate how much a square is. I prepped for this. Believe me.
Okay.
And then Arya, we're just missing her.
Yep. Oh yeah, fixing that.
So I came in first.
You're
there
in
like
first.
a time frame, but like when everyone's funneling in, or
You're maybe like 15 feet ahead at most. Like
I'll
everyone
be
came in
like
basically directly
right
after you.
here, I guess. I'm not going to leave like the area. I'm going to wait for everyone.
Okay.
And then when everyone's in, I'm going to be like, Zemo. That's him.
Whoa, Zemo got an upgrade.
Let me
It's just him with the cloak on.
let me go ahead and give you guys a better picture so you guys can go ahead and see who you are looking at. This obviously is what you guys assume to be Avdol, but he has not obviously made himself known as that.
So now that everyone's in here, I'm going to take out the aid scroll and I guess cast it on Zemo, myself, and Caiaphas. And we each get +5 temporary HP.
Anyone else?
Oh, I guess I'm casting guidance on to Killian. Actually, no, Caiaphas.
I'm not doing anything to prep. My stuff is kind of just in the moment.
What you guys look at is the creature staring at something in the middle.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
This place, can you describe it? Are there like dead bodies on the ground, like around?
So the way I can describe it is like what it kind of is in front of you. This appears to be some sort of ritual chamber. You got the kind of not similar to the one that you guys were when you fought Kroll. I think Kroll was the second one when you fought Kroll, because his was more just a fighting arena over nothingness with chains holding it. This seems to be more of like a place that you're inside of that just happened to TP right at these steps. You can see the chandeliers. They're like boiling like lava bowls within them. You do see two demonic symbols to your right. There is a pathway that has stairs leading up to the center, which has a bridge, which has the creature in front of it, with a gigantic pit at the end. And I'm gonna need a perception from everyone. No. What's your passive perception actually? Sorry.
15.
15.
14.
Everyone notices the portal on the back with runes, kind of similar to that of Daedric's, like disappearance.
Did you say there were any like?
Are you talking about the ring?
I'm talking about the ring and the portal at the end.
So that would be our way back.
Did you? Are there any like dead bodies on the ground or skeletons on the ground?
There's just blood. There's no bodies, no skeletons. It's just blood trails.
Okay.
What do y'all do?
I start walking left, and then right, and then left, and then right. Oh wait, I mean that's backwards. Left, and then I go behind Zemo, and as I'm walking behind Zemo, I turn invisible and cast invisibility.
Okay, you're not an initiative.
Straight forward.
As you're walking closer, both you and Zemo, you start hearing like kind of just agony coming from the center, not from the creature, but from the center. It's a little hard to see past the gigantic monster.
Is Arya coming?
Arya is coming.
How high is this staircase?
Like, you're going about like 15 feet up, roughly, 20 feet.
Oh, damn. So if I'm down here, I won't be able to get up there?
Yeah, they're steep. It's a steep bridge, yes.
What
it's
about
very
behind?
Steep stairs.
Like, hang on. What about this? Is this, like, on the ground or on the stairs?
Like, all... So, like, here, I can show you. All this, if you're heading down from where you're at, is the same level.
Can you
It's
add
like
something from a homunculus?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't
Go
have
for
the
it.
characters. You're gonna have to add that.
Let's see. What did we do for the homunculus? The dragon, correct? That works. Here you go. And as you approach, my esteemed guest, welcome. It is a pleasure to meet the killers of my kin. How do I address you?
Oh shit, is this Avdol?
I say the pleasure's all yours. We are not your guests.
For you, maybe we're not guests, or you're not guests, but to me, this is the most meaningful moment in my life.
And then I say, of course it is, you're meeting me.
Oh, he turns around. He's like, that's a lot of big talk. Walks up, and one footstep shakes the whole bridge. His second step shakes the bridge again. Blessed be my father, for he has brought me a gift. Oh, Tiamat, I shall bring you true, glorious fortune. Oh, the power resides in me. I can feel it. The urge, the blood, the death. Dream. That's all
What
I
have you
want
done to the otter?
The otter, you can kind of see, is in a, especially Hillian can see this, is in a sleepless, magical dome after he turned around.
Is he suspended in the air, or is this, like...
He's suspended over that pit, yes.
Is this deep, or is it, like, leg length, or just what is it?
It's deep. It's deep. Like, you'd have to drop, like, 50 feet, but you could, or, like, no, not 50, like, 30 feet, but you could still see the blood at the bottom.
Okay. And then this is 15 feet high?
That's like, no, that's, I want to say 20. Let's be safe and call it 20. From where you're at is 20. From where Arya's at, if she's at the bottom of the stairs, is 15 feet up.
Okay.
You're 20.
These pillars holding it up, right? They're slanted, right? So could I walk on them up as if they're like a ramp?
You can try.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
I need an athletics, please.
Charge phone.
12?
Yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw.
15?
It was a little clumsy on your way up, but you managed to catch yourself from slipping, and you are now up there.
Okay. And
Undetected right now.
He's facing them, right?
He's facing Caiaphas, Zemo, Arya. Correct.
I am going to... Wait, what's the difference between caltrops and the balls? Okay. I have a bag of ball bearings. Basically, if he walks over it, he's gonna slip. So I'm gonna silently drop a bunch of ball bearings all around this area back here, leaving it open for him to be pushed into this pit.
Can I get a stealth check? Or sleight of hand.
I don't know how silent metal balls hitting a metal surface
Yeah.
is.
30.
30?
Apparently it
30.
makes no sound.
I don't know how you're able to get this to have no sound. Like, I don't know if you just hit the cracks perfectly or something. Like, every single metal ball manages to just be quiet. For no other explanation.
Alright, I'm going to move over to the side to, like, open it up for him to be pushed, and that's all I'll do for right now.
What is everyone else doing in the meantime? You can see that the creature in front of you is getting antsy. He's getting excited. He's getting, ready.
Well, this only ends one way.
Yeah.
He begins
draw
to
my sword.
levitate up.
Oh.
Oh, what
There goes that idea.
And in front of you, out of thin air, spawns a spear. Out of fire, lightning, and darkness. Stands in front of him.
I like to shoot a firebolt.
I'm gonna go ahead and need initiative, please.
22.
Put it in chat for me to see.
I'd like to switch with Anakin if he wants to, or with Caiaphas if he wants to.
Sure.
Alright, so now
Is
I
he-
have 6 and he has...
Is he going to be within reach of my sword? How high up is he?
He's just levitating. He's not flying up. He's just levitating off the ground. So, like, you can easily reach him. He's just not standing on the ground anymore. Okay. Let me go ahead and roll his. Okay.
Oh, wait,
So because I was about to say, because you and Josh are both 6, how did we determine this? Was it higher initiative?
it's whoever wants, or Josh can go first. I'll let him go.
Okay, so Josh. Okay, so Josh.
But I was
will
going
just
to say,
go.
Anakin, did you add your +5 initiative from your armor? Or is it automatic?
Oh, I forgot to add it. So it is, my initiative would be 11, so you're at 11. Done.
Okay, then I would...
Okay, so then that works out. That works out then. Okay. So first turn is going to be Abdul, and what he is going to do is he changes the spear into a long-handed sword and lets out one slash. I need everybody that's in front of him to roll a dexterity saving throw.
7. Oh wait, I'm gonna use my armor. I'm gonna use my armor to reroll. Or what was? Hold on, let me just reroll quick.
14.
What was, hey, Dead, sorry to do this right now, but what was my armor called again?
Something Scorpion.
Oh, Scorpion armor.
Scorpion armor, yeah.
It's a 10 instead of a 7.
What did put it in chat so I can read this? It's a lot of shit I gotta look at. It just will help me a bit. Everyone's rolls. I know I'm not in your guys looking at the campaign. It's just. Team 10. And Caiaphas, what was your dexterity saving roll? Oh, you got me for the armor.
11.
That's right. That's right.
11.
Okay. 11. So only Issa, you're gonna take half damage from this. However, both Kaifus and Zemo are pulled 10 feet towards him.
Oh.
Oh, good. That's where I wanted to go anyway. How much damage?
Rolling that right now.
So since we're double the size, is 10 feet still 1 square, or 10 feet still 2 square, or?
Yeah, 10 feet still 2 square. Yes. And I'll know roughly too. I'll do the rolls real quick. Okay.
Is Scorpion just flat? There's no like +1 or anything? Oh, rare. Oops.
It's a rare, yeah. So he rolled 12 damage. So you and so both Caiaphas and Zemo take 12 damage. Ari, you only take 6, and you're not pulled, while the other 2 are pulled closer to him.
Okay, so 6 damage, not too bad.
And
He
rare
is
blue,
then-
right?
Rare is blue, yes.
Okay.
He is also going to make the first ever legendary action. He is going to go to Caiaphas, and he is going to swipe upside diagonal and push it forward towards you.
Push what?
An attack. Almost like a tri-beam attack, but with his sword.
Okay. How much damage did I just take from the initial swipe?
12.
Okay.
Wait, didn't Zemo attack him first?
It's a legendary action.
No, like 2
No,
turns
he
ago.
rolled. Yeah, but he rolled first, and then I'm gonna have Zemo go because he rolled a nat 20. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is gonna do 17 damage to you. And it's almost like you feel both heat, lightning, and this weird dark feeling course through your entire body as it passes through you.
17?
17.
And that's not a roll to hit, that's just a guaranteed hit.
No, he rolled a 25 to hit.
Okay.
Unless it was, I'm pretty sure your armor class wasn't higher than 25.
No.
Okay. Then yeah, that hits. And that will be the end of his turn. Josh, since you made the attack, I'll let you throw this in, and then when we go back to your actual turn, you only have a bonus action. So go ahead and roll the hit for this firebolt.
15.
15 does not hit. It disperses completely off of him. Can I get a perception check, though?
From me?
From you. As you're throwing that spell and watching it hit him.
9.
You just notice it bounce right off him. And since that was the attack, we're going to go back in turn order. It is now Anakin's turn at 22. So Anakin, it is now your turn.
Okay. For my bonus actions, I'm going to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
And dump 15 out of my pool.
Awesome.
And that will put me at 35. And then I'm going to swing at him. Okay. I'm going to swing at him with my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't tell me the result right away. Okay, I rolled a 24. Does that hit?
Roll perception for me.
Uh, 16.
You watch as you swing your sword, and there is a thin line between his actual self and where your sword meets.
So I'm not standing close enough?
Hold on, one sec. My dad's coming to the room.
He might have.
Okay, so sorry, my dad came in. No, so The way to describe this is that your sword does not hit him, it misses, but you're hitting something that's causing a barrier between him and you and your sword.
He has infinity.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It's Gojo's thing.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It
Do
is
I-
now going to be 13. What was your roll? 11. It's Arya's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Land's Aid. Cause it was Zemo and Caiaphas that took damage, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm gonna cast Land's Aid, which is like a 60-foot radius. Let me use my spell slots. Let me roll for that healing. Let's see. 2d6 HP. So let's. Okay, so each of you will get 3 healing.
Okay. Cool.
3 healing. You said?
Yeah, 3. Yeah. Wait.
All right.
Yeah.
And is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now going to be Killian's turn.
Oh, Dad, I don't know if this is relevant, but earlier when he attacked me, Armor of Agathis deals 5 frost damage if someone hits me. I don't know if that applies to him.
You know, that does apply to him specifically. Yes.
Okay.
So he does take 5 damage from that. Anyways, go ahead and continue.
So have I been paying attention? Like, do I know where this shield is coming from? Is it coming from? Is he draining like the person in the middle?
Give me an Arcana check.
19.
You are feeling magical energy from the creature, from the pit, but from back where you came.
Say that. What do you mean back where I came?
You feel energy back from the entrance, like where the entrance is kind of at. You're feeling heavy magical energy from there.
Is the energy split or is it in one location?
It is split.
Okay. I'm going to slide down this thing.
Okay.
So okay, how do I dictate like length? Is this like 5
You want to move
feet
30
or-
feet? You
Yeah.
want to move 30 feet?
Yeah.
Where are you moving to? Tell me where you're moving to.
My goal is to move down over here, somewhere.
30 gets you right here.
As my bonus
Right there.
action, I'm going to dash. So another
So
30.
then 5, 10, 15, right here.
My action, I'm going to dash.
Yep.
Can I make it over here by dashing or no?
Hold on. Go back to where you were. Go back to where you were. I need to
think
count.
it was-
5, 10.
So you're using the small
25.
squares?
You can make it right here because yeah, I kind of know. I kind of know where the 30 feet is. It's right
Okay.
there. Where that.
As I'm passing by, I whisper loudly to Arya what I think is going on, and I say, I think he's protected by these portals or by these sigils. And
Ari, what's your passive perception?
14.
You do hear that.
Okay. I nod, kind of signaling that I did hear what he said. Alright, cool.
that's my turn. I don't have any more actions or bonus actions.
Okay, it is now going to be. Sorry, let's pick out the music for 1 second. It's now Zemo's turn. Yeah, Zemo's the last one. Zemo, you're up.
My bonus action, right?
Yep, it is a bonus action since you were using a firebolt at the beginning.
So can I command my homunculus to fly towards Caiaphas? Is that enough space?
How much flying does he have?
30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
25. Yeah, you can make it to. Yeah, you can. If you go diagonal, you make it to him.
Like this.
Oh,
That's fine.
Caiaphas. Sorry, I thought you meant killing. Yeah, you make it to him. Yeah.
And then through my homunculus, I'm going to use what's it called?
I have a
The
question.
channel magic.
Josh's homunculus was closer than Arya. Would that have heard, and could that have related to Zemo?
Did we decide on your homunculus only understanding what you? So, yeah. So like, could your homunculus hear that, or did you have to be like focusing on it to understand that?
I think you said that it can like understand. It just can't talk. I mean, it says it understands the languages that I speak.
Okay. It understood what he was saying.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna fly to Caiaphas. And I'm gonna use channel magic to cast a Cure Wounds level 2.
Cool.
Which will heal Caiaphas for 14.
Okay, that overheals me. I'm at 44 now.
And then that will end my turn, or end my homunculus's turn.
Okay. It's now going to be Abdul's turn. Abdul is going to turn his weapon again and set into a double blade weapon filled with dark fire lightning energy. And he's going to make his second legendary action. He dashes to Zemo. Caiaphas, go. I mean, you can't. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't even hit him if you want to, but if you want, you could still make an opportunity attack for.
Well, there's no point. You just told me I can't hit him.
I know, but
Okay,
anyways,
so I'm not making an opportunity attack.
sorry. Anyways, he goes over to you. He grabs Zemo, throws him up, bends his blade, and then strikes the air. It is going to be a hit, and I'm going to roll it.
How much did it hit?
Oh, I'm going to have to roll the hit real quick. It was an 18. Does that hit?
I use shield. Which will not hit.
Describe what it looks like to me as he's doing this.
Well, when he throws me up in the air, I'll kind of like put my knees to my chest, kind of like a cannonball thing, and then like ward myself with my wraps. It turns into like a little like shield thing.
Okay, yeah. And you deflect that attack. And he is stunned by the fact that you deflected one of his attacks. He is now angered. And with his second turn, he is now going to stand there. He comes back from flight, stands down on the ground, and just stands there. End of his turn. Now is going to be Anakin.
Can't really do much. I'll just cast Compelled Duel on him, so he needs to make a Wiz saving throw. Or he can only attack me.
He is going to proc one of his legendary resistances. Does not affect him.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is now going to be Issa's turn. Arya.
All right. Or you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to. Yeah, You know, this is tough because I'm trying to find ways to mess with the sigils to, like, destroy them. But I ain't got any force spells, so...
Okay. Well, do we know what they are? Because, like, I was just gonna, like, rub dirt on it or something.
I mean, Michael did succeed the Arcana check. Does he know?
No, he wasn't close enough to examine. He was way in the back. He only knows that there was magical presence splitting towards these two directions.
Okay.
So you'd have to obviously get over there if you want to do anything, and let me know what you're specifically doing.
All right. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the sigils.
Are you gonna stand on it, or are you gonna stand for it?
No, I'm gonna stand in front of it because I don't know what they do.
Okay.
Can I see if they can be, like, scraped or...
Give me an Arcana check.
Yes.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check, please.
Alright, 16?
The best way to describe this are plates. You stand on them and they do something.
Oh. Swag? I mean... What was my... It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess... I'm gonna try my best to yell that information to Killian since he's on the other one.
Killian, what's your passive perception?
15.
Go ahead and describe to him what you're telling him.
So I'm telling him that the sigils are plates, so essentially if you step on them, something will happen. So this could create a different effect. So it could affect, like, the shield that he currently has on him.
Well, I shake my head yes, but I'm invisible, so she can't tell.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else for your turn? You still have bonus act. I mean, you haven't even done an action yet.
My action. Oh, my action is I'm gonna take my staff, and can I press down on one of the plates?
Absolutely. As you do that, your side lights up and the water on the right side turns into lava.
Oh.
This right here?
Her side of the water turns into lava, yes.
Oh.
But now your side is lit up.
Okay, so now my side is lit up with lava. Alright, I guess that's my action, and I guess that's the rest of my turn.
Okay. It is now going to be Killian's turn.
I'm gonna step on it.
Killian, as you step on it, your side lights up. Lava on your side of the water. The entire room lights up completely. And a burst of magic comes from the creature.
What creature?
Almost like a cracking effect. The Avdol. Almost like a cracking effect. And he falls to the ground on one knee.
Oh, so I think he's weak. And I think it's a good time to hit him.
I'm gonna step off. Does anything happen when I step off?
When you step off, your side turns dark. Power resumes into him.
Okay, how much movement do I have?
I mean, you move like 15 feet, 20 feet tops. Like, you can make it back if you want to step on again.
Okay, so stepping on it is what, 5 feet? And then stepping off is 5 feet?
Yeah, so let's say you use 15. Like, if you're going to go back on it.
I'm going to step on it again. Feet.
Lights up. Power disperses. A crackling sound happens.
I'm going to... drop my bag on it, which is carrying most of my heavy stuff. I'm just going to have my weapons and essentials on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to step off. Does it turn off or is it staying on?
It is still lit.
Okay. So I'm gonna. How far can I make it?
I mean, you only have 5 more feet of movement.
So like right here.
Yeah, like right there. Unless you want to like dash.
Oh, bonus action dash. Well, how
Okay.
far does that get me?
Where are you trying to go? So
Up
I know.
here?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right here.
I'm not within range, am I?
Not of melee, no.
Was me dropping my bag in action?
Yes.
Then that's my turn. I'm still invisible.
Zemo.
I will cast Shocking Grasp on him.
Advantage.
Oh, that was horrible. 13.
That does not hit, I'm sorry.
Bonus action. My homunculus is going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Advantage as well.
$17.
Sorry, that does not hit.
This brother's AC.
I will let you know for any future references, you must pass an 18 or higher. So that way, when you roll it, just let me know.
That's it.
Okay. It is now going to be his turn. He is going to prioritize Kyphus now. And he is going to go ahead and do just a double melee attack. Zemo, give me an opportunity attack, please.
What can I opportunity attack with?
What melee, like your melee weapon, whatever your melee weapon of choice is. Unless you
Guess
have
it's
something that could like touch him.
It's a 12, so it doesn't hit.
Okay. Yeah, you miss, and he walks up to Kyphus, and he's gonna make a double cross slash of lightning. What is your AC again?
Remember,
22.
Caiaphas. Caiaphas, you
Nat-
have.
1.
Oh!
What do you do to make him stumble and drop the weapon?
I just lift my shield up, and I guess there's some physics going on there that I was like a perfect parry or something.
Yeah, you like good example. You perfect parry the shit out of this attack, and you watch as the sword flies up and lands behind you and sticks into the ground. And he is
It's unarmed.
baffled, and he is once again angered, and now he's gonna rage.
Is he on the ground walking or still floating?
He is on the ground walking
Okay.
now. He is going to rage. And that's going to be the end of his turn. He is now in rage form. Anakin, your turn, please.
Okay. I guess I'll finally actually swing at him with my sword. Don't tell me the outcome right away. Okay, 24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'm actually gonna stack smites for the first time.
Oh boy.
Is he a fiend or a demon?
You get that extra bonus. Yes, you do.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna roll the hit first. Or roll the damage. 11. And then I'm using my class Divine Smite, and then I'm adding Thunderous Smite to it.
Oh, okay.
22. Plus the bonus for Fiend. 25. Plus the Thunderous Smite. which I'm upcasting. And then that's 20 or 36.
36 damage? He takes that damage and lets out. He's like, sorry, Dad. Lets out the blood curdling scream. And you watch as light shines out of his chest. And you see lightning strike, fire blaze, and darkness shroud around him. And what else do you do?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just swing again with my extra attack.
Perfect.
Broken up paladin.
21.
My God, yes.
And then that's just 13 more damage.
I mean, can you describe to me how like you're like comboing this?
What stance is he in?
He's in no stance right now. His weapon's gone. He's just in a rage storm, kind of like just like bearing at you, like kind of what he's doing. 9 feet.
Okay, so basically I'm just like hacking away at his like quads or something. Or his like stomach and quads, because that's what I can reach.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do that, and he actually falls down to both knees for a second, and then regains only on one knee.
All right, that's the end. Okay.
Arya.
So are we saying this guy's looking a little weak?
He's definitely appalled back. He doesn't look weak.
Okay. I'm doing the same thing that Michael did, and I'm throwing my pack onto the plate that I had my staff on.
And that plate still stays. Yep.
Okay, wonderful. And then I'm gonna just let me see what the range is on there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oh yeah, that's definitely 60 feet. Alright. I'm gonna cast. Let's do level 3 Ray of Sickness. So that's gonna be, that's to hit plus 7. 19?
A 19 does hit, yep.
Alright, he's gonna take 4d8 of poison damage.
Ooh.
That's 19. 19.
You watch that as that poison damage hits him, takes it to the back. He's like, ah. He's like screaming in pain now. Now he's starting to look a little weak.
Yart.
End of your turn?
Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Killian.
Is he kneeling, standing? What's he doing right now?
He's kneeling on one knee.
How I can make it up to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm behind him and still invisible. I'm going to make it really hard for him to stand up, and I'm going to stab him right through the knee.
Okay, go ahead and give me that roll to hit.
As it happens, I yell out, "Surprise!" 21.
I mean, you get advantage. Yeah, you're invisible. Did you put advantage?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah. So 21.
That
That definitely hits. Give me the damage.
15 plus 9. 24.
He is now on both knees after that attack.
What do I have as bonus actions? I'm going to hide behind Zemo.
I don't know where you're gonna stand. I'm on the edge. Oh,
I'm just
you're
gonna
there.
get behind you and like try and hide.
Do you have a specific thing that is telling you you get cover behind someone. Because you never get full cover behind someone.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be full cover, but I'm going to try and like stealth behind him. That's what I'm trying to do, just hide.
I'm going to need with disadvantage because just the way it is, but you can still stealth. He obviously knows you're there.
14 plus...
He knows you're in that
15.
area, I should say.
So am I stealth or...
You're covered behind him. He would have to like roll a perception to really like kind of like see you. But like if he gets past Zemo, he'll see you instantly, kind of thing.
Okay. That will be my turn.
Zemo.
I am going to use... I'm just going to keep doing Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that roll.
22.
That hits.
14 damage. I like grab him on the knees where he's hurt and just fucking send that to him.
Yeah, you're sending that electricity right through him, and it's a different type of electricity from what he feels himself. And he is letting out once again a gurgling scream, and you watch as black blood is pussing out from him.
And then my homunculus is also going to do that.
Okay.
22 to hit again.
That hits.
4 damage, and he also cannot act on he can't take reactions until his turn.
Okay, and is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, it is now his turn. What he is going to do is with his rage activated, no sword in hand, he's going to grab Zemo, and he's going to grab Typhus at the same time with his long wingspan. He is gonna fly up with y'all, roll you down right here, and he's gonna perform his final legendary action, Storing Dragon.
So is that to hit or save?
He's rolling the hit right now. And I need a strength saving throw to see if you can land properly. Or yeah, strength saving throw to see if you could just land and not take the force of the fall. And it was a 21. Does that hit both of you?
No.
No. Okay. So does that hit you, Zemo?
21. What did we say with matches?
Matches you're good.
Matches
like if the
hit?
match
Does
or matches pass.
hit?
Matches pass. Yes, matches pass.
So you'll hit me if it matches, right?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna shield. I take it.
Okay. You're not
What
going
are
to
we
shield, you
rolling
said?
for the drop?
If I shield,
you're rolling.
it's-
You're just rolling to see if you take any damage on your way down, basically. Like when
What
you
did
hit
I
the
roll?
floor. What was your strength? Oh, what? Sorry. What was your strength for that? And he's rolling to hit. He rolled a 21 to hit.
Okay, I
So
didn't
give me-
roll strength.
Okay, give me the strength throw. Sorry.
17.
strength
you
check or
passed.
save.
Save. Strength saving throw.
13.
You fail it. You just take 1d4 bludgeoning damage. If you want, you can roll that and add it to your damage. But you pass, Caiaphas. And 21 does not hit you, but it hits Zemo. So as you watch this happen, you see him crumb down like a meteor, crashing, spinning. And Zemo, you're going to take the damage. However, Caiaphas, you're not going to take the damage.
Wait, did he pass me? Did I get like an opportunity attack there or no?
No, because he went up from where he was and threw him down, and way past you. So now he's like, he's like right here now. With them two supposed to be where the two lines are. But that damage, by the way, sorry, because that caught me off guard. The damage is... Xeon, that is going to be 28 damage.
Ouch.
That's going to be the end of his turn, and his rage is still going on. Kaifus, it is now your turn. By the way, you two are at the red lines after being thrown. So make sure you move your characters at the red lines. Kaifus, your turn.
Okay. So he's okay. I guess I'm just gonna swing at him again.
Okay.
And that is going to be 25.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
And I'm just going to use one of my level 1 spell slots to smite him. Divine Smite. So that will be 11 plus 6, 17 plus 17 plus 9, that'll be 26.
So this hits, and what happens is I'm letting you know this hits. He grabs your sword, but you do that smite, and it blows up in his face. We are now out of initiative.
Swag, I don't have to use my super cool secret scroll.
What does everyone do?
We have got to stop fighting gods.
That's a Marvel line.
The Marvel one-liner.
Yeah.
Here, he's right behind me, isn't he?
You gotta stop fighting gods.
I'm gonna walk over to his sword, and is it still there?
It is still there, but I want you to understand this sword is bigger than you.
My kleptomaniac side of me will still want to take it, so I'm gonna try to take it.
You touch it, and now you are corrupting yourself. I need you to go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
21.
You pass the corruption for right now. However, if you keep your hand on this for any longer, bad consequences may occur.
Well, so can I take it, or like? I
think that constitutes him trying to take it still.
I need another Constitution saving throw because I cannot believe you actually asked me that.
Well, okay, but like, here's my question. Let's say I pass this next one. Am I going to have to keep rolling con saves, or like, can I eventually take it?
You need to take your hand off of it, and you'll stop rolling con saves because you asked again. You are rolling another con.
Well, I wasn't okay. I take my hand off of it, so I can't take it.
You have to roll. You have to roll. I listen. I already said it, so just roll.
That's horseshit. 7.
I'm trying to take it.
Why? It was a question. It was a DM question.
Did you say 7?
Yes.
Michael, your eyes are now black, and you have no control over your character. I am now in control of your character right now.
No, get fucked.
What happens is Killian comes back from the sword, and he opens his mouth. And does anyone speak Draconic?
Nope.
No.
No one can understand it. However, there is Draconic language coming from Killian out of nowhere, and you guys see his black eyes. If you want, I can have you guys roll a history check, and you can decipher a little bit of it.
Okay.
Okay.
14.
Whoa! Did you say nat 20?
I got a crit, yeah.
We don't know how this happened. However, for you, Zemo, you understand Killian perfectly. What you hear is I am Tiamat, the Lord of Dragons, and I humbly await your arrival in hell. Thank you for giving me such a good time. And I'll be seeing you. And as you do that, you watch as the black eyes go away from Killian and the blackness, darkness jumps out of him and retreat into the pit and is now gone. The sword is now gone.
So I'm me again?
Killian, you are now you again. You do not know what happened.
Who the hell took the sword? I'm looking around for the sword. I'm looking on the ground, shuffling the dirt. Where is it?
I'm like picking up my arm that's been broken off because I'm at 3 HP right now. And I'm like,
Theme.
Tiamat has spoken to us. She awaits us in hell.
What? When?
Zemo, specifically for you, what happens is there is a separation of darkness, and out pops a ring, and the ring floats over to you onto your finger. An aura of energy comes around, and I want you to heal yourself by 12 HP.
Okay.
I will discuss this with you later. This is a legendary item.
So I have a ring and a shield. Interesting.
You do not know what happened other than energy gathered around you and made you better.
So I don't know what she said then. Or I don't remember what she said.
Who?
Tiamat?
No, you know exactly what Tiamat said because you got a nat 20. You rolled. You know exactly what they said.
Oh. Okay.
I picked my backpack up.
So I don't know that the ring healed me, or I do know that the ring healed me. I just don't know how.
You see power coming from around you that's like kind of absorbing into your ring. If you notice it, that is you.
Can I take the ring off, or is it like stuck on my hand?
Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
14.
You cannot pull off the ring.
Great.
I know a few ways to get a ring off of a finger, and I pull a knife out.
That's not going to work.
Can't you just reattach it?
Just leave it alone for now.
Alright, I put my knife away. Can I check this body?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
He's actually,
okay.
yeah, he's gone along with all the darkness. The ring is what formed, and the darkness is what formed. The thing in the middle that had the otter is now broken and lands right here. It is Trexagor the otter.
Oh. Alright.
Are you safe? Are you alright?
I need water. Bad.
Can I pick up my balls?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm picking up my balls.
It's like, does anyone have any water?
I pull out my water skin and give him some water.
Oh, thank. He kind of like, does the thing like what otters do. He kind of like takes his whole body and gets himself, like all good. He's like, oh, thank you. It is so hot in there. I had dreams that I was just in a boiling pot for stew.
You were.
Where are we?
Avdol's realm.
Oh, man, I thought I was done with this shit. This is why I turned myself into an otter, man. Like, I don't want to be... Alright, Can we get out of here? Please? I don't want to be here any longer. This is all filth. This
There's a
is
portal
filthy
behind us.
blood. Oh, is there?
Looks like it.
Oh, why did you just say so? I can go take care of that. And he kind of starts waddling over there. What do you guys do?
Slowly making my way.
Yo,
The otter, I guess.
we're following the little guy.
Everyone makes his way.
Did you guys pick your bags up again, or
I
you
did.
gonna leave them here?
Oh shit. Picks up my bag. Runs. Come on, Caiaphas. We gotta go.
Runs.
Like, yes. This should do. Let me just... A little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And he's like tweaking with the portal a bit, changing some runes around, and then etching some new lines. He's like, yes. You know, this is some high-tech stuff. You don't see runes like this every day, especially when you're cooped up in a tower. All right. Well, and a portal opens. I still got it. All right. Well, hopefully I see you guys on the other side this time, and maybe this portal won't shred us. You know, I've never tweaked the portal before, so you know, Godspeed. And he walks through.
Hey, you know what they say. I jump through.
And that'll be the end of Owlbear now.
Okay.
You guys are now taken back to the tower. And everyone is met. Everyone is well. He's like, home, sweet home. Oh, Lulu, you don't want to know where I've been. I was in the most dirtiest place. I don't want to be there. Just let's get these people out of our homes so I could just be quiet.
Listen about that. We're gonna need another scroll because we used that to save your life.
I don't. Oh, 1 second, and he's looking around. And he's like rummaging through, and he's like, yeah. He's like, yes. He hands you another scroll.
Is it the same spell or a new spell?
You open the scroll, and is a scroll of Misty Step.
Oh, thanks.
He says, yes. Now, everyone, just listen. Like, gather around in the circle. Lock arms and close eyes. If now is anything you have to say, please get it done. For this is hopefully will be the last time I see you guys for a long time, and I can get back to my peace and quiet. Do you guys say anything?
Are we going to hell soon, or like, what does he want?
You're watching. Are you guys locked in together?
Oh, so this is the portal? Should we rest first?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll see you all in hell. I lock my arms together.
Here we go.
The light shines up as Traxagor is and he's spinning his hands, and you know how Doctor Strange makes that thing for Peter for everyone to forget he's Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly what he is doing right now. It looks exactly like that. Light shining beneath y'all, growing ever so bright. Anyone else have anything to say? It's getting brighter and brighter.
Oh. No?
No?
No, nothing
I'm
else.
just focusing on hell. I'm trying to focus on hell, and I'm trying not to mix up hell with my childhood traumas. So hopefully it doesn't take me somewhere else.
the light is getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and beneath you is becoming almost nothingness. Around you is becoming nothingness. You are spinning, you are moving, you are going as fast as the eye can see. To explain this would be an out-of-world experience. You are transforming, you are moving through time, space, going through these loopholes into what I can only describe. That is the end of chapter 1. Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus.
Whoa.
Is that the end of the episode or just the end of the chapter?
That's going to be the end of the episode.
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
Wow.
We're going to hell. I like the interstellar touch, though. That was